We have an update now to a story we've been continuing to follow here on News 10. It involves the Riley Spur easement. Now, we've told you before that area is in the process of being turned into a trail.
We spoke with residents near the area who were not happy with this decision. And today, News 10's Blake Dollier caught up with one of the Vigo County Commissioners. Now, the commissioners are the ones pushing for the trail.
Patrice Rondrell, you may be wondering why the commissioners in this case aren't the ones being sued, and that's because the federal government passed the Trails Act in 1968. So in situations like this, it always falls back on the federal government. Now, I talked to a couple different people today. I talked to Mike Morris, one of the county commissioners, who says that this is a good idea, but also the plaintiffs in this case are doubling down. Commissioners say the trail can't wait.
This is important to take advantage of this right now.
Mike Morris is a Vigo County Commissioner supporting the trail. He says it's important to take advantage now while the area is one large parcel of land before it gets divided up. The trail would allow for 25 feet from the center of the trail for people to walk. The disagreement came where the right-of-way would end up in people's yards. You may remember Joe McKee, a resident that lives along the soon-to-be trail. He's selling his house because he feels his property is indeed being taken for that trail.
If he wants, he can come by the place and, and he can live right on the bike trail. I don't want to live right on a bike trail.
He feels people could cross his fence into his garden or harm his children who are playing on the playground. But Morris says building this trail will only bring out the best in the community. He says he's seen trails like this built nationwide, and there have been very few safety threats.
The security has not been a problem. It's your neighbor, it's your friend. They're the ones that are actually participating in using this.
But McKee says otherwise.
No, it's not our friends and neighbors. I mean, nobody on this stretch bikes. I mean, might be a couple of them walk it now and then, but I mean, people, in this neighborhood that want to walk, they just walk on the street.
Now, Morris says that if you want to come out to his office, he'll be happy to talk to you about this situation. But as far as McKee, he says there's not enough dialogue going on between the two sides in this case. He says that he'd be happy if the commissioners came out to the tracks and saw what was going on firsthand. Reporting live in the newsroom, Blake Dollier, News 10.